Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the weekly read for all signs for the week of the 27th of July to the 2nd of August 2020. Hope you're doing well. So welcome to Be Healing. If this is your first time here, I'm a psychic and I do YouTube videos. So daily reads, weekly reads for each star sign, and pick a card reads as well. So welcome to my channel and welcome to my business. If you're watching this on my website, BeHealing.com, you'll see that I do private readings as well. Now, I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. And at the weekends, I have half-price reading sale. This weekend, it's on my love readings. And so you'll notice that I've got a pick a card reading, love readings out. So watch that on my YouTube channel. And you can book in for one of those private readings if you want. This weekend, my love readings, they are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars instead of 100. So a great time to book in for one of those. If you would like to book in for one of them, I'll pop a link for that up there. There's also a link in the description box below. And if all else fails, you can find that on my website, behealing.com, as well as any other special offers that I've got going on throughout the week, and always a half-price reading sale on the weekends on one particular reading. So this is for all signs, as I said, for the whole week. Let's get a tarot card out first. So this is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. All the details of the decks that I use are in the description box below as well, because sometimes I don't remember who it's by, sometimes I don't even remember the names of them. I'm not great at remembering names of people, names of films, names of songs, names of bands, things like that. So forgive me for that. So let's get a card out. So general theme for this week. Oh, we've got change happening at the moment. Look at this. The wheel. That's awesome. Awesome energy. So it's like the cogs of the universe are working now. Things are in motion. Have you felt that? We've gone into Leo season now, and we're out of like that stagnant energy. It was kind of stagnant energy, wasn't it, in Cancer this time? And Leo, all systems seem to be going now. So the universe and people have got into motion again, on more joyful path now. Looks like these people are having a bit of fun there. We've got the moon cycles as well, so yeah, maybe something to do with those 2 new moons that we had in Cancer. But we're set off now, things are moving, so that's a really great energies that we've got. I'm going to pull an advice card out at the end as well from this other deck that I've got, but let's leave that there and then go into the usual. So what are the energies for everybody this week? Let's have a look. Using Lynn Bell's inner self-guidance cards, these ones are. Right, first card out is the most important card of the reading, of course, and we've got love what is and compassion. Interesting. So I'm feeling like this week could be a mixed bag for everyone. So as we've got that fast forward, that kind of the wheels of the universe are in motion now. Things are moving along now. So things maybe lockdown has eased up for you, you can get back to work, something like that. Maybe a new relationship is coming in, that's starting off. Things are setting off now, but it's a mixed bag is what I'm getting from this, because we've got love what is card. That's asking you to love whatever happens, whether it's challenges or not. You know, we all seem to have been called to grow up a little bit, to mature a little bit with these energies at the moment. So admitting to ourselves that nothing is 100% good or 100% bad. Everything is a mixture, right? And so instead of waiting for that perfect relationship, that perfect person to come in and then getting rid of them when they show that they're not perfect, when they show that they're actually human, this is about wising up to that, being, you know, unconditional loving instead, and realizing that there's a positive and negative to everything and everyone, right? Including ourselves. We've got toxic traits to each and every one of us. So having compassion, having this unconditional love, that's why I'm saying it's like a mixed bag. Even though we've got those wheels of the universe in motion, it is a mixed bag, and that's okay. So love what is this week. That's okay. There might be challenges, there might be things that disappoint you, but we've got to change the way that we think about it this week. So as I always say in my readings, you know, every single aspect of ourselves can be expressed negatively or positively. Everything, you know, everything about our personalities, every emotional state, it can all be expressed positively or negatively. Like we've seen that, haven't we? And so if you think of like joy, there's a negative way to express joy. You know, there's like, you know, drugs and things like that, taking it to the limits, you know. That's a negative expression of it, right? Anger, is there a positive expression of it? We all know the negative expression of anger, right? But is there a positive expression of it? Yes, there is. It calls you to take action about something that is wrong for you or wrong. It gets you to step in when you're feeling that anger. So there's always positive and negative expressions to everything. And when we're talking about relationships, because I think we are this week, when we're talking about relationships, instead of waiting for that perfect person who doesn't exist, because you're not that perfect person either, we've got to love ourselves and we've got to love the other person as they are. Have compassion. Grow up a little bit. Be mature in our outlook this week. That's what we're being called to do this week. Really interesting energies. And so I'm feeling like this week we could all feel different. We could all feel more mature, more balanced, more ready, for whatever life brings to us, knowing that it's going to be a mixed bag. Lessons and challenges for this week. Wow, this is a good one. So we've got grace and we've got clear within. This is about clearing everything that stands in your path to grace. And so grace is that amazing, amazing experience when you're in the flow, in the flow of grace. Everything is great is happening to you. How can this be a challenge? How can this be like an issue and a challenge for us this week? It's signs, it's synchronicities, it's everything working out, it's abundance, it's love, it's just all the great things, miracles, synchronicities. But we've got to clear within path is come out with it. So that means that we've got to clear everything that's standing in our way to get in that. So that is judgments. That is like not having this this loving modism, this compassionate approach to ourselves and to other people as well. It's being in that conditional love thing. All of those kind of things, they stop us from getting in that flow of grace. And so we've got a really, really great opportunity this week with these wheels in motion to get into that flow of grace. It's like an invitation to get in that flow of grace, or clearing out whatever is standing in your way. If you want a reading to help you out with that, figuring out what it is and finding a way to clear what is standing in your way, then come along to behealing.com and book yourself in for a guidance reading. I'd love to help you out with that. Now, what should our focus be on for our highest good this week? All signs. We've got be supportive and find a new approach. Supporting others, being supported, that balance, it's reciprocation. It's about being in relationships, whether it's work or private relationships or romantic relationships, but being in reciprocation, reciprocal energies, finding a new approach. So if you haven't been getting that reciprocation in the past, there's something that you're doing. There's some way that you're picking those people, those one-sided people. So maybe you're just too willing to give, it could be that, or maybe you're just not noticing. You're just not noticing when people are just takers and they seem normal to you, and so you're getting into a relationship with them, and whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship with them. And then realizing down the line, they're not reciprocating, they're not actually giving anything. So there's some kind of approach that you're taking that's bringing these kind of people in. And this week is all about focus being on reciprocation, on being supported, being supportive, and the real balance going on there. And so this week we could have things unearthed, shown to us of ways that we're not in that balance. Interesting. Any more guidance for us all this week? We've got up until now and self-love. So this is the past card and self-love. And this is saying something very particular to me. This week could be an amazing week for new love. For new love, a new love relationship, a new romantic relationship for those of you that are looking for a new romantic relationship and that are ready for that. And I say ready for that because this self-love card has come out. Now, if you haven't been practicing self-love, then this week is all about, or this guidance is all about loving yourself more. It's like a new relationship with yourself. Yeah. But if you have been doing that self-love thing, then you could be ready for an external relationship to come in, for someone to come in. Yeah. So this up until now, it's past and self-love. Depending on what you've done in the past with regards to self-love, how you've been looking after yourself, how you've been loving yourself unconditionally, remember? So if you've been embodying this kind of mature energy of unconditionally loving yourself, you're going to be ready for a romantic relationship, a really good one. If you haven't been doing that, then you could attract a romantic relationship in, or friendships, that are going to show you how you're not doing that, how you're not loving yourself. Or it could be a time for you to be alone and focusing on that self-love. We're all at different points in our journeys, right? In our lives' journeys, especially on this self-love path, and learning about that. And so it really does depend on you personally. Great time to get one of those love readings to find out where you're at with that from your higher self. So yeah, that's the extra guidance for this week. So let's get some more guidance from these cards. These are Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. Let's get one of these to top it off. A little bit of extra guidance from these cards. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel as well. Leave a comment. What did you get out of it? While we're waiting for this card to come out. These are pretty slow, these cards. I don't know whether it's the way, how many cards there are, or the way that I shuffle them, but it takes a long time for one of these cards to come out, in my experience. There we go. We got it in the end, hey. What is it? Ah, it's about alignment. Perfect. That's what my readings are all about. We've got align your life. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? It's all about alignment. And when we're talking about alignment, what that means is you getting aligned on the same page as your higher self, thinking the same things as your higher self, seeing your life and seeing the world as your higher self sees it. It's a great way to be. It's what my readings lead to, because you're always getting your higher self's guidance from my readings, and so it does align you, changes your mind so that you're on the same page as it. But it's another way of putting it is being true to yourself as well, being true to that, your higher self, the core of you, your heart, being true to your heart. And so this week, could be time to let go of things that aren't aligned with you, don't make you feel good. Add things into your life that do make you feel good. Making sure that you're in integrity, making sure that you're loving yourself properly no matter what. Making sure that you're bringing in those people into your life that you want to be around you, that make you feel good, that uplift you and all of that. Getting your life in alignment this week and getting rid of those things that are out of alignment. That's great guidance for this week. There you go. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing if you're a subscriber. And have an amazing week. I'll see you next time. Bye.